Hello, hello, and welcome to the educational side of irrational astrology. I'm your host, Ember Lord. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about what the sun represents in astrology, what the symbol means, how the sun expresses itself through the zodiac signs, and how it shows up in the houses of your birth chart. And if at the end of this video you're still feeling a little confused, that's okay. This video is part of a larger series where I'll be breaking down every planet, what each one means, and what it means when it's in the sign or houses. And this is going to be a step-by-step guide, so don't let this first video discourage you if you feel still a little confused. All I ask is that you like and subscribe to this channel if you aren't already. And if you want to keep learning about the planets and the signs and how they shape your chart, make sure to hit the bell so that you don't miss future educational videos. Also, I offer birth chart readings, which will be linked in the description. And if you don't want a full birth chart reading, I do offer one question astrology readings for focus, simple, clarity type questions about your chart. All right, now let's dive into the sun's glyph and symbolism. The sun's glyph is a circle with a dot in the center. The circle represents wholeness, basically the full self, and the dot in the center represents the creative spark of awareness inside of you, the part of you that knows I am. The sun is the spark of life. It represents your identity, your energy, your confidence, your purpose, your creative power. Across civilizations, the sun has always symbolized life force, authority, and order. Without the sun, nothing grows. There's no movement, no creation, no life. When the sun is strong in your chart, meaning it's placed in a supportive sign, house, or making healthy connections with other planets, it often shows up as confidence, strong energy, motivation, and a clear sense of who you are. But when the sun struggles through difficult placements or harsh aspects, it can feel like low energy or burnout, feeling off balance or drained, even struggling to express who you really are. And we will talk more about challenging placements and aspects in future videos. When it comes to dignity, detriment, and planetary comfort, here is something that is really important to understand. In astrology, when a planet is placed in a sign or a house that supports its natural role, we say it's in dignity or honor. This means that the planet feels comfortable and can express itself clearly. When a planet is placed in an opposite sign of where it naturally rules, it is considered in detriment or dishonor. This doesn't mean it's bad, it just means that the planet may feel restricted or misunderstood. This is why some people deeply relate to their sun signs and others don't feel connected at all. If you've ever thought, this doesn't sound like me, it may be because your sun is in a placement where it struggles to fully express itself. The sun is a life giving force. Wherever it sits in your chart, shows where you're meant to shine, create, and grow, even if that growth comes with some harsh lessons. Now, let's take a look at how the sun expresses itself through the zodiac signs, basically, the style of your identity. Then, we'll explore the houses, which show where in your life that identity plays out, whether the placement is comfortable or challenging. Each zodiac sign has its own personality traits. When the sun moves through a sign, it highlights how the self seeks expression, purpose, and energy. When the sun is in Aries, it is exalted. Identity forms through action. You discover who you are by doing, trying, and initiating. Think of someone who learns by jumping in first, even if they act on impulse. The sun is exalted here, meaning it feels strong and energized. When the sun is in Taurus, you express yourself through stability and consistency. You feel most like yourself when life feels secure financially, emotionally, and physically. When the sun is in Gemini, identity forms through thinking and communication. You learn who you are through conversations, learning new things, and staying mentally engaged. When the sun is in Cancer, you express yourself through emotion and protection, Feeling safe, nurturing others, and building emotional security helps you feel whole. When the sun is in Leo, the sun is at home because it rules Leo. So that means identity is bold, creative, expressive. You shine when you're creating, leading, or being recognized for who you are. Sun in Virgo means you express yourself through helping, organizing, and improving. Feeling useful and needed plays a big role in how you see yourself. Sun in Libra, identity is shaped through relationships. You learn who you are through connection, balance, and partnerships, often reflecting yourself through others. Sun in Scorpio means that self expression becomes deep and transformative. You grow by facing intensity, change, and emotional depth, often through powerful personal experiences. Sun in Sagittarius, identity expands through exploration, travel, learning, belief systems, and life experiences help you understand who you are. Sun in Capricorn, you express yourself through structure, responsibility. Building something meaningful over time gives you a sense of purpose and identity. Sun in Aquarius, identity forms through community and ideas. You shine when contributing to the collective, questioning the norms, and thinking differently. Sun in Pisces, the self softens and blends with others. Identity forms through compassion, creativity, imagination, and spiritual connection. Now, let's take a look at where the sun shows up in your life. While the sun in the sign describes how you express yourself, the sun in the houses show where your energy, identity, and purpose play out. So the sun in the first house means that your identity is front and center. You naturally stand out and feel driven to be seen as yourself. Sun in the second house means that you shine through self worth and security. So it is important that you are building something of value, whether it's financial or personal. It is key to your confidence. Sun in the third house, you express yourself through communication, talking, learning, writing, or sharing ideas that light you up. Sun in the fourth house, this means that home and emotional roots shape who you are. Feeling safe and grounded matters to you deeply. Sun in the fifth house, creativity is everything. Joy, play, romance, and self expression help you feel alive. Sun in the sixth house, you find purpose through service and routine. Helping others and improving daily life gives you meaning. Sun in the seventh house means relationships shape your identity. You learn about yourself through partnerships and connection. Sun in the eighth house, transformation defines you. Growth comes through emotional depth, shared resources, and personal change. Sun in the ninth house, exploration fuels your identity. Learning, travel, expanding your worldview brings you purpose. Sun in the 10th house, you seek recognition and achievement. Career, reputation, public life matter to you deeply. Sun in the 11th house, you shine through community. Friends, groups, and shared ideas help define who you are. Sun in the 12th house, your light works quietly. A deep inner world, intuition, and spiritual awareness shape your identity over time. Together, the sun sign shows how you express yourself, and the sun's houses show where your light is meant to shine. To really understand your sun, it's important to look at both the sign and the house together. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I post next. I don't have a set schedule, but my goal is to break down all of the planets and houses before 2026. So, my ultimate goal is to help people learn how to read their own charts, especially for those who don't have resources or prefer to explore astrology at their own pace with a little bit of guidance. And that's it for today. Thanks for listening.